Hey, welcome back everybody. Signing here again with episode, I believe, 100 of my Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode playthrough. The withers are still going strong. And I've been working on creating my Tier 4 solar to a Tier 5. Which requires 2 of these high voltage solar arrays. Currently working on them. And they are not quite cheap, like 3,866 in item casings. 4 gold cables, 8493 copper cables. That number just went up. Strange, but okay. And there are 850 iron furnaces. These are definitely not cheap. Although, yeah, I probably messed that up, didn't I? Wait for this thing to index all the recipes real quick. Metal former. Yep. 10 plate becomes 10 item casing. An item casing can also be made, however, in a metal press. The press mold plate. That may actually be faster. I did look at this and I could have sworn actually I moved some of these item casings over into my old warehouse. Metal former. Oh, you are choking for power over here too, aren't you? Oh, you are. Why are you? Oh, because you have 10 overclockers. Okay, yeah. Say, is 8 okay? Yeah, 8 will be okay. And then I guess you can have these. Speed you up a little bit. That's going to take a long time. Everything's good over here, though? Okay, yeah. Do I have any overclockers, like, in my system? That's... question. No, I can craft some. That's going to... get like 20 of them, would you? It's going to take a bit. We've got so many of those things to make. It's, yeah. Even with 2 overclockers, that is still extremely slow. So, 8 is choking you out now. Really? Do I have any, like, storage upgrades? Because you really should not be hurting for power over here. Like, at all. I'll have to make some of those, though. Yeah, no, you really shouldn't be... Well, rephrase that. How are you being powered? At this point, I don't even remember. It's been months since I set this room up. Okay, so item in the back. Yeah, it's just glass fiber cable up top, so... You're fine. It's just that even glass fiber cannot transmit power fast enough for this thing. That's kind of what's going on. Although now that I took one out and I looked at, looked away, it's like, okay, yeah, no, we're good. Here, you can have that one too. And you are currently running, but for whatever reason, you're quiet now. Not really going to complain. Also, I have done a few scannings of stuff, but I don't think I've ever actually really used that to make anything. So, yeah, that's the thing. Now, why are you backstuffing? Because you weren't a moment ago. You're feeding down into an interface. Oh, that would probably be the case, wouldn't it? Okay. Like, you're feeding into interface, I know that much. The problem is, stuff was having nowhere to go. Of course, this is a very busy interface as well, so you can't really blame it at that point. And you should be, for the most part, pretty good. Oop, glitched in the wall for a second there. Yeah, nope. Where we at here? Overclocker, apparently we're processing osmium for the circuits, and that's what the hang-up is. Oh no. Oh yeah. We have the tin plates. We're just waiting on osmium. And yeah, the energy storage is like, hey, yeah, there's nowhere for all this stuff to go. Probably, yeah, it's waiting on these circuits here to get done. Yeah, so it might be a while. Yep, and there went that. So what is our 10 item casing count now? 3,600 left to go. Alright, something else I did off camera though, besides getting that somewhat prepped up. Night slime. Got a stack worth of night slime ingots. That should hopefully do me relatively well for a while. But one thing I've run into, you're still not done. Everything's backed up behind that solar array. So there's two of them. That's probably a little bit of server lag causing things to bunch up for a second there. I've run out of shulker shells, actually. I went to go ahead and start prepping to make some awakened cores. And yeah, I have no shulker shells. I have no shulkers and soul vials left. Which I was certain I had some. I surprised the hell of me when I found out I didn't have a powered spawner for shulkers, one way or the other. But let's go ahead and get over to the end. And grab one of those just to save me a little bit of time. Now, where... Yeah, I've done a few things here. I think that right there, that little weird cross is my... Oh, yep, you're doing the thing again, aren't you? Actually thinking about it. We're gonna swap out for an angel ring over here. Well, I was wrong about the little weird cross thing. Alright, so time to go find an end city in a direction I haven't gone yet. Alright, well that only took about 5 minutes. So you better not drop into the void. Hey, you? And there's always one, yep, right there. I'll grab the pearl too, I guess. And that one. And you're dead. Sure, why not? I'll grab another one of those. Alright, what do we got in here? Hey, soul vials, sure. I'll take the grafter, I guess. And you can't craft proven grafters. Hey, 2 more soul vials, sweet. Sure, why not? That'll save me, like, half a second a future craft somewhere. Weird. Probably put the exchanging edge away. These have color purple attached to them. These ones don't. A tiny bit odd. And just so while I'm kicking off, or while I'm setting up a way to farm shulker shells back at home, I'm going to grab 8 shells now. Got 1. So I was going to try and kick off 8 wyvern cores. And for that I needed 8 shells, so... that was a pearl, wasn't it? Yep. Have I mentioned lately how much I love my super overpowered Sword of Doom? I mean, it's very nice. Maybe? I mean... At that point, it's like, I just feel like I should grab something out of this chest. 8 shells. Okay, cool. And we'll put that in there. Some of those. A little bit of sulfur. And... Wyvern core times 8. Now what am I short on? Oh, draconium. Yeah. That's a thing. That is definitely a thing. I forgot about that. Got literally everything else, but I'm about halfway there on draconium. Earlier I only had 10 draconium dust left, so it is coming in at a decent enough rate. Go ahead and save one of those and one of those. Just in case I need to do some more processing or something in the future. And I don't have a sag mill here, do I? No. Gotta go hijack my ore processing here for a second. Although when you get down to it, it pretty much is still ore processing, so here, you go in there. Here, get out of here. Not quite the way I was expecting, but okay. You and... Honestly, it doesn't matter if I pick up the draconium at this point. You can go in there, and then other sag mill. Here. Oh, damn it. That's alloy furnace anyway. Sag mill. Yeah, look at you. There you go. And we'll just let the system work it all out. And since it all goes into the main system anyway, I can just drop anything that I picked up by accident into there, and it'll be fine. Alright, let's try that again now. I've been doing a lot of crafting with draconic stuff, so I do tend to burn through a lot of draconium real quick in this pack. Alright. Now. Soulbinder. You plus you. And then it's like, what, 15 levels I want to say? You and... Oh, I didn't get it anyway. Dang it. I tried. And it said no. Hostile wolf. Ah, shulker. Here we go. 16. You and you. Howard Spawner. And now I'm kind of curious. Let's just grab, like, be like this, right? Purple, okay. How was I powering all this? Underneath? Looks that way. Yeah, there's a energy conduit there. Okay. So, conduit. I'm curious to see which shulker this produces. Honestly. There's you. You can go like Spike. Thank you. There. What did I give you? Double layers? Okay. Wouldn't think this would take all that long, but you never know. Wow, that is a... Don't tell me that's held up behind something too else going on. Oh, there it goes. Okay. And then some soul vials. Really need one, honestly. Alright, so you get that. You will be in capture mode. You get one of those. Well, 60 million RF. So it's going to take a little while to fill up, even with the energies there. Now, conveyors. Right, give me one of these. And one of these. It does not give me the color purple ones. It gives me this one here. Good to know. Why would you do that? Wrong way. No. Try again, facing the right direction. There we go. Right then, and... Can I stand? Actually, I can't, huh? Weird. Oh well. Processing recipe. Empty soul vial. Yeah, script. 1 empty soul vial equals this guy right here. And pattern. There we go. Cover it up. Awesome. So I now have 5 of those auto-capturing soul vials. Now the other thing is the prescience crystals. These things, oh, no, that's precious emerald. Prescient crystal, here we go. Is a soul vial, a shulker, plus a vibrant crystal in a soul vial. Right, in a soul binder. Yeah. Now this is used to make like staff of levity, combination crafting for the anglosite, hexagonal things into the grains of prescience, which you can use to make vapor levity out of 2 of the void. Apparently chemical reactor is a thing too. It can do it all in one step. Well, that's finally a useful recipe. Turns 32 buckets of water, 8 heads, 2 grains of physiality, 1 to the end, 1 of prescience, into 1 bucket of vapor levity. Which I can use to cool reactors with. That's kind of about it. And the teleportation staff, so. And now I need another powered spawner. With the same token, do I want a powered spawner? Powered spawners tend to get interfered with the ritual I have going on. How about one of these instead? Spawner changer. And I'll just get a, probably like a resturbed spawner of some flavor over there. Check on this stuff. I wonder if the cables are done yet. Scanning machine. Yeah, the metal former with the cables is done. So is this one. It was gone that long, huh? Or everything's completely borked up while I was gone because I unloaded the chunks, but I doubt it. That's a lot of iron. There's one thing I'm always worried about, too. I don't think things on the conveyor belt right there will despawn. But they might. That is a lot of iron there. We're still working on this, yeah. Ow. Schedule 6,200 iron plates. Machine doesn't accept item. Yep, something borked up here. Let's go ahead and cancel that for now, honestly. If Finally caught up with the iron. Good. So, let's see. You were done? Awesome. You? Where the hell did he go? Thank you. That was strange. I want to do that again and see what happened. No, you're fine. Okay. And this is the color purple one? Yeah. That, it just like insta despawns for whatever reason. Oh, hey, look at you. I see you over here. No. You are set to capture mode. Okay. Oh, I bounced on, or really missed it. I tried. So how is it, everything else doing? Okay, just down to Wyvern cores now. Which I had some problems earlier with the Primal Mana. I tried tweaking it a bit. Probably gonna have to like mess with things a little bit more. But I put a tank on here that's automatically pulling from the alloy tank, and this holds 32 buckets because it's a pressurized tank. So no recipe yet. What? Did you mysteriously get done the second I walked back here, or are you just completely jammed up again? Yeah, see? You got through one set of Wyvern, or set of 4 Wyvern cores. And said no. It's not even putting items into the Carpenter because it's having issues with the Primal Mana thing. And it's because it's getting stuck here. Your extract only, yeah, without a problem. But yeah, no, it just gets wedged in this tank, and the system just goes, okay, I have it, but I'm not going to move it to where it needs to be. Which is frustrating, to say the least, honestly. I need to rework how that recipe does all that stuff, actually. Just the other downside is I didn't leave myself a whole lot of room down here. You are Multimirian. Well, it's quarter bucket of Primal Mana, yeah. That's why I get my Angel Ring on now, don't I? Just for getting around the base, I really do prefer the Ring of the Squid. So are you still borked? Yep. And I have an extra half a bucket of Primal Mana. I have no idea where it came from. Actually, no, it's done. It is done. So I just need a way to move from the one tank to the other now. And the cyclic transfer nodes do not exist. Because that would have been a great way to move a fluid wirelessly. It really would have been. I mean, I could do a couple ender tanks. I got grapes, right? Yeah. Great thing about grapes, they're automatic purple dye. So I'm going to try to fool the system like so. This has got 4 buckets of Primal Mana in it. Like pitch black in there, even though I know there's no liquids in there. That's right, I did cancel that, didn't I? That's why I cleared out. Alright, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I am not at my best right now. Alright, so This is processing everything. Very nice, yeah. It's got this primal mana here. It's running all that through. Very nice. Yeah, you're empty. So let's go ahead and ask for, like, say, can't ask for do that. So we should see this thing going into here. Yeah, 1440 Molten Miriam. And then I just leave that in output mode. Because it has the external storage over there, it should detect that the crafting was successful, but it's going to automatically bump it over to here. Why would you do that? No. Bad. There. It outputs to all adjacent tanks. It used to be just the one underneath it, so I didn't even think about that. But hey, we're making primal mana. Lots of primal mana. That'll work, I guess. So, can I have my other spawner, please? Or no, I have some resturbed ones. So can I get a drop of evil? I got 4,100 of them. 9,700 honey drops, too. Oh, you jerk. Out of my base. It is weird how they still insist on spawning even though it's not a no hostile mobs can spawn. Or neutrals for that fact. It means the game paints them as a passive mob. Which is slightly annoying, so. Alright, then the other thing I wanted to do before I go out for spawner hunting is go over to my mob farm. Which is already seeing, like, quadruple duty anyway. Might as well, like, you know, a little more on its plate. You doing great? Awesome. Come into here. Thank you, Wither. Range of 32. Perfect. Inhibitor Obelisk. Things cannot teleport within range. Which will work out perfectly for shulkers. Working out perfectly. You are doing what you're supposed to. Hello. Wow, I actually got withered. Amazing. Through the wall. Well, my entire base is just falling apart. I just got a message when I teleported back. The matter receiver is getting low on power. Oh. Yeah, I could kind of see why it would be, but at the same time... Okay, there's my controller. It's really weird. I don't know how many times I've used that receiver without it actually being plugged in, but that would have been embarrassing. Just came back from the nether, so... Here we go, and... Ethereum. Let's see, I got a Broken Blade spawner, more shards. So, I've got a resturbed mob spawner now of a shulker. And a Sinister drone. Just give me like 4 of these speed upgrades. It'll be fine, I think. And... Probably should get some sort of redstone connections going for this. Let's go with the rustic lever one, I guess. Like that. You know what? No, stop. Just all the levers. Thank you. Tired of not having levers whenever I go to actually do stuff. So let's go ahead, I guess, and actually we'll just do, like, you can be there. Lights. That'll be shulkers, I guess. Oh. Up we go, thank you. You are going to be redstone off. Do I still have my... I don't have my hammer on me. Well, that's going to be interesting, because that's going to have to move. As soon as I can. A, those are some of the glitchiest shulkers I've ever seen, and B, they're out of range of the mob crusher. They're going to have to go somewhere else. Let's go redstone off then. You can go there if I can actually maybe output. Then you can connect up to here-ish. Here. Oh, I just ran out of wing. There. Like that. That should turn the shulkers off, right? Go and toss it in there. Just thinking I should have put it there, but at the same time, I don't want them spawning in the air, because apparently them not being able to teleport messes with things. And the fact that they were not spawning in solid ground. Or on a solid surface. See, now I'm not seeing them spawn at all. Keep the always on and see what's going on here. See if it's even going to work now. Yep, they're... Okay. Oh, it's because my switch is off right now. They're... Oh yeah, switch is off, so redstone off, it should have been working just fine. Let's go ahead and kick the redstone on, I guess, then. There we go. Working like I want now, and I want to just come up here, flip the lever off, and be good to go. Dude, you guys are still, like, just... not having the greatest time of your life in there, are you, there, Wither Boss? You're down to 650-ish Wither Skeleton Skulls, okay. And, like, what, 1,200? Almost 2,000 Nether Stars. Last time I checked, it was like 1,000, just barely over 1,000. Alright, shulkers. 25 and counting, okay. Draconium, almost 1,000 now. Hey, wyvern. That in. We have 8 wyvern cores. Awesome. Because I wanted to make some awakened cores. Which is another star, 5 awakened, and 4 wyvern cores apiece. Continue. Let's get like 2 stars, and we've got 3 medium voltage solar arrays. Just get one of these kicked off for now. Do one at a time, I think. might work out better for everything. Oh snap, gotta head that in there still. The power is flowing. That shouldn't take too long at all, actually. Keeping an eye on power levels, too. And there's our first Awakened core. But there's our loot chest. And then that opens up, well, theoretically, like the Draconic tools. Takes an Awakened core, Energy core, and then more Awakened, plus the tools I've already made. The Draconic hoe. Draconic crafting injectors, yeah, each one requires a block of Awakened apiece. So... And that got me 4 resonating gems. Alright. That'll save me a little bit of time in the future, I guess. And there we go. The other thing I wanted to do, though, if I can find the elevator here. There we go. Is way back in getting started. I need an Awakened Sharpening Kit. And now I need a flint too. Funny, it's made out of Awakened Draconian cores, but you still need a flint to apply it to a pickaxe. Mining level, Awakened Draconium. Does absolutely nothing else for me, but, you know, it's a thing. And it gets this quest done, and I either get Anglesite or Benitoite out of it. Now, harvest level 14 is Chaotic Cores. Choice rewarded either 2 Chaotic Cores or a Chaotic Sword Blade. The only problem with that is I'm using something that would require large sword blades, so I'm obviously going to take the cores on that one. Benitoite or Anglesite? Benitoite. The more annoying of the two. That's the more magic-y based one, so. And... Yep. So how are we doing on our solar? Processing 10 Mirian to get 10 buckets of primal mana, and it's stuck. Oh. Alright, yeah, I see what happened. First of all, pull that out of there, would you? What I should have done is completely disabled you. That's, yeah, kind of funny. There we go. Because it pushed it from here into this tank, and then down into here, and then there's really no alloy you can make with Primal Mana, so it's just like, I don't know. Didn't finish the craft, though. Oh well. Hey, it's only... oh. Processing like one at a time on these 10 plates. 580 still scheduled, though. 1,000 iron scheduled. How's that looking right now, anyway? Not great. Thought I had iron on Autocraft, where it was keeping a couple grand in stock at all times. Well, I kind of do and don't have things being kept in stock. Like, I have 10 plates being kept up over here and iron. But, like, the 10 was only at a... yeah, this is only at 512. So I'm keeping 500 iron plates in stock, which is kind of handy for smaller crafts, but for bigger ones, it doesn't really even make a dent. Like, the 10 is only being, you know, 128. It's only 2 stacks with the 10 plates. What are you? Copper gear, copper plate, bronze gear, and steel plate, yeah. I'm wondering if I should, like, do like 2048. Because it's only doing one at a time, really. This one doesn't back stuff, which is nice. Plate, 10 ingot. You are behaving badly then, aren't you? That would be why. I'm gonna have to make a few of these, so you're gonna keep 1024 item casings in stock at all times. I'm pretty certain I had some sort of system set up for that over here. I was right, there was a system. I didn't have it turned up anywhere near high enough to really make a difference. Similar note, what is my rubber production at? 42 grand. Yeah, we're doing okay. And like all but maybe like 100 of that has come from bees. Alright, well, up we go. Still have 434 10 item casings left. 2 bronze casings for this battery right here. Yeah, 800 iron scheduled still. Probably lapsed and started, yeah, backstepping again. Problem is using open crates instead of hoppers is it outputs slightly faster than the press runs. Fun. Massive jobs, yeah. There is the fear of items despawning. But with the new numbers over at the warehouse, I should be doing a whole lot better with keeping some things in stock. My overclockers should be done, right? I mean, I kicked those off a while ago. Oh yeah, no, we're good. Let's see. At Dust, upgrade, right? I also made some of those. You can get like 3 of these as well. And maybe up to 8 now. Pressor's already got 10 in it. Okay. That is kind of sort of... it's draining now. Okay. Right then. This thing can only output 512. So, let's see. Universal cable time. Wait. Wonderful lag spike when you first start placing objects over here. All of the things I have going on underneath here, yeah, there's a little bit of lag issues whenever I go to place stuff. Wow, seriously? You know, honestly, we're just going to get rid of all of this. Let's see. Yeah, that Stake's is tying in. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swap that out for a cube with some flavor. Get a basic. Can I get one of those? And then we're just going to have a flex point over here. Not that. That. Alright. Every side is input except the front, which is output. Perfect. Now I have problems with power. I believe in overkill. Yeah, now we had a different problem. Now I can't pull items out of the machine fast enough. So I'm looking for the second metal former. New crafting. Oh, compressor, metal former. Okay. God. Such a jungle down here. Alright. There. Alright, should be good. Let's see. Now, is our solar done? No, not. I do like the presses, but in this case, they're just not quite keeping up. Which means I should probably do something to change all that setup. Because right now we're stuck on iron furnaces and generators, waiting on the iron plates. Schedule 210 item casings, not bad. Testing for the batteries. Alright, so there we go. Finally got caught up on the iron. Done. That was one. I need another one now. Boom. So let me look at like my my iron plate count is currently at 1100 and climbing. Okay, good. Excuse me. 10 casings. Because there's a ton of batteries to be made. We're at 1,000 and climbing. So actually, I might be able to squeeze one of these out without too many issues. To craft 900 more 10 item casings. To craft 3,000 iron plates. The iron isn't the issue at this point. Honestly. It's plates. So how can I make iron plates? Iron plate from thermal. Compactor takes 4,000 RF a piece, which I can upgrade that hell and back, honestly. Rolling machine takes lubricant, 50,000 RP tick, times 0 seconds. Really, times 0? I've got lubricant already over there, and I have a need to use it up, because, well... Honestly, I mean... So this would be basically the same as this recipe here, without having to remove the lubricant out of it. And... So I think I'm going to take iron plates out of the... Notice I didn't even need to make that. Okay, how am I sitting on lubricant? 43,000 buckets of it. And let's go ahead and, I guess, head over to the silo. Where my rolling machine happens to live quite peacefully and never being used. Until now. Wrong level. There we go. It was on main floor, and when I hit the button, it's like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Alright. So, iron plate. Let's request like 1,000 iron plates. Or 100, sorry, not 1,000. Well then, that's a problem right there. Should be an easily fixed problem though. Thing is, it takes 50,000 RP tick. There's no way in hell that immersive engineering wires can handle that. So, or plutonium RTG hidden underneath it that I completely forgot was there. Remember correctly, I set most of this up before flux points though too. Main power. Hey, not bad. Well, looks like I might be able to keep up. I don't know if I would call that 0 seconds per plate, but that's still faster than the metal press is. Yeah, you're not even upgraded at all. Give me like 3 extract upgrades. And here, just give me another stack, would you? Thanks. Boom. So that'll make it pull 16 items at a time. Okay, your power, wow, look at that. Even with the plug pointing straight into it, it's still, like, having issues. May not be the option, honestly, then. Gold coil. So gold's like a tier 2 coil, I just found out. Iridium, though, is like a top tier coil. So if I want this thing even faster, give me that. Gold coil. Gold coil. Grab all those things out of here. Iridium and iridium. And there we go. Now let's request some iron plates. Oh. Are you running out of power? No, you're good on power. No way in hell that's done already. Okay, so now the issue is I need some speed upgrades. In here. There we go. Are you holding up okay over here? Yeah, looks like it. It still is... Whoa, what? Even with speed upgrades, the crafter cannot push items into this fast enough to keep it busy 100% of the time. I don't know about you folks, but I call that a win. You can't make casings, can you? Thinking about it now. Metal former, metal press, crafting. Okay. You could make the 10 plates, but not these guys. Yeah, speed is now 6x. Alright, how about we look at a solar now? You still need like 900 of the 10 item casings, because that's what I have it auto-stocking to, is about 1,000. I need 2,000 iron plates. Right now it's making 10 plates to smash, or to turn into casings. That's our iron plate count. And we're caught up on iron. There we go. It's currently processing about 350-ish, but I mean, that number's moving a hell of a lot faster than it was. Yeah, I should probably send the 10 over there too, I think. I like how fast it is. That is rather nice. So now what happens if I ask for solar? Oh, wrong thing. Let's look up here. Yeah, processing a bunch more iron. Almost a shame because the machine has 2 inputs, but I can only put a crafter on one. Well, I guess I could have put it to 10 crafter on the other side, but I think it would have still kind of jammed up because it can only run so many ingots at once. That is a whole lot better whenever it comes to speed. So checking on the machines, and this thing's fast enough now that the input items don't even show. They don't even render. This isn't even moving either, so I think we're doing okay. And I guess you can have some overclockers, because. Alright, you, my friend, you are not having any problems whatsoever. Yeah. That's what I want to see. Now I think I've hit the point where the only way it could go faster is to add more machines. But we're already halfway through the medium voltage solar arrays, which I need 8 of those to make one, where the hell is that? 1 HP array. That's HP transformer combined with 4 or 8 of those equals that high voltage solar. 201 generators though. These things are not cheap to make. Yeah, no, I mean, these are definitely a little bit involved, honestly. And then this guy needs like reactor stabilizer and a draconic reactor core, which requires chaotic shards. Replicated with 6 buckets of UU. And then I need 4 singularities to make a tier 6 solar array controller. Which I need that for the creative vending upgrade. I need 2 of them. Oh, we're going to have some fun here, folks. We are going to have some fun. I'm actually looking forward to it. So I'm just tweaking some numbers, and I decided to look at my shulker count. 600 shells so far and 4 trophies. But by the number tweaking, I mean, I've now got this thing set to 9,000 plates. Iron plates. And then down here... can I reach it from here without messing things up? Yeah, I think I can. 4096 10 item casings. That's roughly what it takes to make 2 of those HP solar arrays. Actually, it takes exactly 8,192 iron to make one. So, since I'm going to have to be auto-crafting these things because... let's see. Ultimate crafting, create a power cell. I need 2 tier 4s and 2 tier 5s to make the first creative item that, you know, is kind of being requested of me. At least, you know, quest book wise. Oh yes, and I did have the tier 4 array complete as well. And we're at... I need 2 more of these mediums, which... we're almost done with the iron. What we're waiting on is the fact that the machine is currently working on iron and it needs to do 10 plates. Or it needs to still make 10 plates so it can make 10 item casings. Which is something I was kind of worried about whenever it was happening, which is why I'm like, I saw what was happening here. Oh, there we go. Now it's doing the 10 plates. There's actually room for them to go in. Yeah, and I saw the backing up and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to make it so the system can constantly make 2 of these at any time. Now, the problem is... to make the creative power cell, I'm going to need 4. I just didn't feel like having 16,000 something iron plates sitting in my system at all times. I mean, I'm doing good on iron. If I keep like setting things like that up, I'm not going to be doing good on iron for much longer. Scheduled 136 because it's still processing iron up here. Yeah, it's got 2 stacks in there now. And then that should be done. There we go. Just start seeing this number here go up in a second. Or no, I finally got the rest of the iron in that, I think is what happened. Oh, no, like iron plate should be good. But 10 is not wanting to go through now. Okay, then. You got power. You're not doing anything roughly. Okay, it's still running iron through. It's weird, it's running it through in like bursts. It's not running continuously. And now it's sitting idle because it doesn't do 10. Seriously? You don't do 10? The rolling machine? Rolling machine. 10 ingot plus lubricant equals 10 plate. Are you going to be like, it has to go in this one? No. You just lied to me and you do not do 10 ingots. I wondered what was going on there. It just like basically was grinding to a halt. But did I grab the recipe out of there? I did not. Alright, fix the recipe, but in the meantime, I had to manually drop the 210 it was waiting for on the press. This is the part where it starts choking for power. There it goes. And it's done. Look at that. Or did I cancel it? I did. No, actually didn't. Okay. Sweet. But we spent an entire episode basically making that thing. But our tier 4, and then our wonderful tier 5. Now, tier 6 is pretty good distance out of reach. What do we got here? Titanium coins. Oh, yay. And ironwood chairs. Now, the one last thing I wanted to look at, though, was the rainbow generator, right? I remember it requiring draconic stuff to make. It requires a draconic flux capacitor. And opinium cores. Did I ever teach the system anything regarding opinium cores? Did I get it all the way up to perfected? I did. Okay, well, that's good enough. Flux capacitor, right? The draconic tier one? That's going to require some auto-crafting and whatnot. Wyvern flux capacitor, I don't think I've taught either. I do have all this taught, though. Just need to teach this. This wonderful carpenter recipe. So you can go like so. There's a reason for all the carpenters, folks. Although I'm thinking about trying to ramp up production of a few different things. And there you go. And like, just keeping a ton of primal mana in stock at all times. My holdup right now is Mirian, which means it's Terra Steel that's the issue. Now, if I can get a zombie that's wearing a few pieces of Terra Steel armor, and then like spawn exact copies of that guy, I'll be done all right. Let's see. Yes, Draconic Evolution. The Wyvern armor is going to be a thing. I'm going to have to get that set up some other way. Can I make the Draconic Energy Core? Nice spell. Draconic Energy Core. Start. According to this, I have everything I need. And most of it's actually going fairly quickly. So yeah, even the elite plating's going fast. Right now it's just basically waiting on lead item casings, which is not terrible at all, really. That, and I got to smelt up a bunch of draconium dust. I am going to have to do something about my smelting operation upstairs. I mean, I like the one I have. It's cool looking. But A, I never see it anymore. And B, it's a serious holdup on auto-crafting at this point. So I did forget to teach the recipe here. But apparently, I forgot to teach the carpenter the recipe. But at the same time, whenever I did that, it didn't put the fact that it needs a bucket of liquid primal mana in the crafting recipe. Right? This recipe here requires 1 bucket of primal mana, plus all of that. There you go. Now it's in there. Last recipe I made, this one, didn't show up there. Yeah, 1 bucket of primal mana, nothing. No idea why on that one. It was... right, yeah. Everything else, like, made itself up like a champ, though. Yeah, let's go ahead and cancel that, then. And... oh, because the items were still all in there. Oh. It's like making everything again. Well, in the meantime... can I not, like... yeah, maybe I should look at updating some of the mods that I've added to the pack. You. Short on draconium ingots. It only put two... I'm thinking I did this recipe by accident, but it still should have grabbed the primal mana for the recipe, but it didn't. It explains why it only put 2 awakened draconium in there instead of 4. Go ahead and clear that out. And you are not set to... There it goes. Just not quickly. That is the downside of using the refined storage conduits to get things back into the system. You are a blank pattern, you can go there. Sonic Energy Core, which is needed for a few different things. Cha-ting. Close enough. And I need 4 of those for Draconic Flux Capacitor. And I think I have this all set up. Helium Collector. You know, that would have been good a while ago. Get a lot of helium now, though. Alright, so let's go ahead and, I guess, put our Tier 5 Solar Array Controller away. You can go away in there. And I'm going to get a few things kicked off, like, I've already got one of these. So can I maybe... What was the rest of it there? Need another Awakened Core. Okay, not a problem. I can do that off camera. And I need 2 more energy cores. Alright, cool. But hopefully next episode we'll start it off with being able to turn in request here for this, and then maybe, hopefully, get started on making myself a rainbow generator. Which is something I haven't made in a long time, because I've never saw a point in really automating it. I might do that in this pack. Although, I do have the fusion reactor, but there's magnitude of difference in power. Hey, sweet. Ultimate upgrades. Awesome. And everything looks like it's working fine now, so... That's because I have that, I've got this buffer sitting here, but it's almost gone now. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do something about that. But thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying this series, and until the next episode, I'm signing out. Have fun.